Have you ever worked hard, prayed hard, and still felt like nothing is happening? You try your best, you give your effort, but the results are empty. The disciples of Jesus once experienced the same thing. They fished all night and caught absolutely nothing. But what happened next became one of the most powerful miracles of Jesus, the miraculous catch of fish. One morning, Jesus was standing by the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and a crowd gathered around him to hear the word of God. Nearby, fishermen were washing their nets after a long night of failure. One of those fishermen was Simon Peter. Jesus stepped into Peter's boat and asked him to push a little away from the shore. From the boat, Jesus began teaching the crowd. Peter probably thought this was just another ordinary day, but Jesus was about to turn his failure into a miracle. After teaching, Jesus said something surprising. "Put out into deep water and let down your nets for a catch." Peter answered honestly, "Master, we worked hard all night and caught nothing." Imagine that moment. Peter was a professional fisherman. Jesus was a carpenter. But then Peter said something that changed everything. "But because you say so, I will let down the nets." Faith often begins with simple obedience. As soon as they lowered the nets, something incredible happened. Fish began filling the nets, more and more fish, so many that the nets began to break. They called their partners for help. Another boat came. Soon both boats were so full of fish they nearly sank. This wasn't just a good catch. This was a miracle. When Peter saw it, he fell at Jesus' knees and said, "Lord, depart from me, for I am a sinful man." In that moment, Peter realized he was standing before someone far greater than a teacher. He was standing before the Son of God. But Jesus looked at Simon Peter and said something powerful. "Do not be afraid. From now on you will catch people." In that moment, Peter and his partners James the Apostle and John the Apostle left everything and followed Jesus. They left their nets, they left their boats, and they began a mission that would change the world. Maybe today your nets feel empty. Maybe your efforts feel wasted. But this story reminds us of something powerful. When Jesus is in your boat, your emptiness can become abundance. Your failure can become a miracle, and your ordinary life can become a divine calling. So, today remember this. Obedience to Jesus can change